Be prepared. What's about to happen in our sky isn't just another celestial event. It's a cosmic doorway that only opens once in a generation. On April 17th, Venus, Saturn, Mercury, and Neptune will align in perfect formation within the mystical realm of Pisces, creating what astronomers are calling a rare planetary parade. But this isn't just about planets moving through space. This alignment carries an energy so potent that it's already affecting you whether you realize it or not. The universe doesn't just create these alignments by chance. They're cosmic messages, celestial guideposts, and this one is shouting at us to pay attention. And if you've been feeling strange lately, more intuitive, more sensitive, maybe even having unusual dreams or strange coincidences, keep watching, because there's one specific reason why this is happening to you right now. I'll explain it later in this video, so make sure you stay until the end. Before we get there, you need to understand what's really unfolding, because what's coming isn't just rare, it's transformative, and most people have absolutely no idea what's about to hit. The alignment on April 17th isn't just 4 planets lining up. It's 4 specific planets, each carrying its own energy, its own message, creating a combination we haven't seen in decades. Venus, Saturn, Mercury, and Neptune, all gathering in Pisces, the most mystical, intuitive, and spiritually powerful sign of the zodiac. This isn't random. This isn't just astronomy. This is a cosmic intervention, and it's happening at a time when humanity needs it most. What these planets are bringing, what they're activating inside of you, is about to change everything. The hidden meaning behind this rare alignment. When planets align, they don't just create a pretty sight in the sky. They create a powerful, energetic pathway. And this alignment in Pisces is like nothing we've seen before. 4 major planets, 4 different cosmic forces, all converging in the sign of the spiritual deep dive, the sign of intuition, dreams, and the unseen realms. Venus, the planet of love, beauty, and values. Saturn, the taskmaster, the planet of discipline, structure, and karma. Mercury, communication, the mind, how we process information. And Neptune, the mystic, the dreamer, the planet of spirituality and dissolution of boundaries. Now imagine all of these energies not just appearing in the same sky, but concentrated in Pisces, the zodiac's most sensitive, intuitive water sign, the sign that governs the subconscious mind, spiritual connection, and the dissolution of the ego. This isn't just a random grouping. This is a cosmic message written in the stars. The universe is creating a perfect storm of energies designed to wake us up, to shift our perspective, to help us see beyond the material world and into something deeper. Ancient civilizations understood the power of these alignments. They built entire temples aligned with celestial events like these. They knew what modern science is only beginning to understand, that these cosmic configurations affect our consciousness, our energy, and the very fabric of reality itself. And the fact that you're watching this video, that's not a coincidence either. You're being called to witness this alignment, to work with its energy, to allow it to transform you from the inside out. Your dreams will intensify starting now. If your dreams have suddenly become more vivid, more strange, more meaningful, you're not alone. One of the first signs of this alignment's approach is the activation of your subconscious mind. Your dreams aren't just dreams anymore. They're messages, portals, glimpses into other realities. Pisces rules the dream world, the subconscious, the parts of ourselves we usually can't access in waking life. And with 4 powerful planets gathering there, the veil between your conscious and unconscious mind is getting thinner by the day. You might find yourself remembering your dreams more clearly. You might experience dreams that feel more real than reality itself. You might even have the same dream multiple nights in a row, or encounter symbols and scenarios that seem to be trying to tell you something important. This isn't just your imagination. This is Neptune, the ruler of Pisces, amplified by 3 other planetary energies, all working together to speak to you through the language of symbols, images, and emotions. Pay close attention to what comes up in your dreams between now and April 17th. Write them down. Look for patterns, because your subconscious isn't just processing random information, it's preparing you for what's coming. It's giving you clues, insights, warnings, and guidance that your waking mind might miss. And here's the thing about dreams during a Pisces alignment. They don't always stay in the dream world. What you see, what you feel, what you experience while sleeping has a way of manifesting in your waking life. The line between dreaming and reality blurs. Synchronicities increase. The impossible becomes possible. Your dreams right now are not just dreams, they're prophecies. And if you're paying attention, they're showing you exactly what you need to see. The emotional tsunami is coming. Are you ready? Buckle up, because this alignment isn't going to be a gentle spiritual experience for everyone. Pisces is a water sign, the deepest, most emotional water sign of all. And when 4 planets gather there, they don't just create a ripple, they create a tidal wave of feelings that most people aren't prepared to handle. You might have already felt it building, random moments of sadness or euphoria that seem to come out of nowhere, heightened sensitivity to others' energies, empathic overload where you're feeling emotions that aren't even yours. This is just the beginning. As we get closer to April 17th, this emotional intensity will only increase. You'll find yourself feeling things more deeply than ever before. Old wounds you thought were healed might suddenly resurface. Relationships might feel more charged, more meaningful, or suddenly reveal their true nature. And here's what makes this even more powerful. Mercury conjunct Neptune the exact same day. Mercury rules our thoughts, our communication, our logical mind. Neptune rules our intuition, our spiritual connection, our ability to dissolve boundaries. When these two meet exactly as all 4 planets align, the rational and the mystical merge. You won't just feel this emotional tsunami, you'll understand it in a way that transcends logic. Insights that would normally take years of therapy or spiritual practice might suddenly become crystal clear. The why behind your deepest patterns, your most persistent struggles, your greatest gifts, all revealed in a moment of cosmic clarity. But be warned, not everyone will ride this wave successfully. Those who resist, who try to stay logical, who refuse to feel what's coming up, they'll struggle the most. Because this energy doesn't respond to resistance, it responds to surrender. The question isn't whether this emotional tsunami is coming, it's whether you're prepared to let it wash away what no longer serves you. Your intuition will speak louder than ever before. The quiet voice inside that you sometimes hear, but often ignore, it's about to become a shout. With this alignment in Pisces, your intuitive abilities aren't just enhanced, they're supercharged. The still small voice becomes impossible to ignore. Pisces is the sign of intuition, of psychic ability, of knowing things without being told. And with Venus, Saturn, Mercury, and Neptune all gathered there, your 6th sense is being activated in ways you've never experienced before. You might suddenly know things about people without them telling you. You might feel drawn to places without knowing why. You might pick up the phone seconds before it rings, think of someone moments before they reach out, or find answers to questions you haven't even asked yet. This isn't coincidence. This is your intuition, becoming louder, clearer, more insistent. The universe is speaking directly to you through feelings, through hunches, through that inexplicable knowing that bypasses your logical mind entirely. And here's the most important part. During this alignment, your intuition isn't just more accurate, it's more necessary than ever before. Because the energies shifting around us are creating new possibilities, new timelines, new opportunities that your rational mind simply cannot compute. Logic can only process what it already knows. Intuition can guide you through uncharted territory. And make no mistake, we are all heading into uncharted territory as this alignment unfolds. So when you feel that pull, that knowing, that certainty without evidence, trust it, follow it, act on it. Your intuition during this time isn't just a suggestion, it's a cosmic GPS guiding you exactly where you need to go. The unexpected reality glitches you might experience. Something strange happens when 4 planets align in Pisces. Reality itself becomes more fluid, more malleable, more dreamlike. The solid world you thought you knew starts to shimmer at the edges, revealing glimpses of something beyond. You might notice it in small ways at first, objects not being where you left them, time seeming to speed up or slow down, déjà vu becoming more frequent, more intense, the feeling that you're living the same moment twice, or that you've stepped slightly sideways into a parallel version of your life. These aren't just odd coincidences or tricks of the mind. They're what I call reality glitches, moments when the veil between dimensions thins, when the solid material world reveals itself to be far more flexible than we've been taught to believe. Pisces rules these in-between spaces, these cracks in consensual reality. And when 4 powerful planets gather there, especially with Neptune in its home sign, these glitches become more common, more noticeable, more impossible to ignore. You might find yourself in places that feel strangely familiar, though you've never been there before. You might encounter people who seem to know you, though you've never met. You might even experience moments where multiple possible futures seem to exist simultaneously, where you can almost see the branching paths ahead of you. This isn't madness, it's awakening. The solid, fixed reality we've been conditioned to accept is just one possibility among infinite potentials. And during this alignment, those other potentials become more accessible, more visible, more available to explore. Pay attention to these glitches. They're not errors in the system. They're glimpses of the truth behind the illusion. And they're showing you just how much more is possible than you've been led to believe. The Great Purge. What you must release before April 17th. Venus, Saturn, Mercury, and Neptune in Pisces aren't just bringing new energy. They're creating a cosmic vacuum cleaner, pulling out everything that no longer serves your highest evolution. And if you resist this purge, if you cling to what needs to go, the universe will only pull harder. This alignment is acting like a spiritual detox, forcing out old energies, old patterns, old relationships, old beliefs that are blocking your connection to something greater. And it's not asking for your permission. It's demanding your surrender. You might already feel it happening. Sudden endings that seem to come out of nowhere. Relationships that abruptly shift or dissolve. Jobs, homes, identities that no longer feel like yours. This isn't destruction, it's clearing, making space for what's trying to enter. Saturn's presence in this alignment is particularly significant. The taskmaster planet doesn't just suggest change, it enforces it. Whatever isn't built on truth, whatever isn't aligned with your soul's path, whatever is held together by fear rather than love, Saturn will test it, stress it, and ultimately break it if necessary. But here's the key. You can make this process easier by consciously participating in it. Look at your life right now. What feels heavy? What feels like an obligation rather than a choice? What relationships drain you rather than fill you up? What beliefs limit you rather than expand you? Start releasing these things now. Don't wait for the universe to rip them away, because what you release consciously, with gratitude and grace, creates far less pain than what is taken from you when you refuse to let go. The space you clear before April 17th isn't empty, it's fertile, ready to be filled with whatever this powerful alignment is bringing your way. But nothing new can enter a space that's already full. So release, release, release. Let go of the shore if you want to discover new lands. The exact time window when your manifestations will amplify. Remember when I told you there was one specific thing about this alignment that most people were missing? This is it. This alignment isn't just a spiritual event. It's a manifestation accelerator unlike anything we've seen in decades. The exact window of peak energy comes in the pre-dawn hours of April 17th, when all 4 planets, Venus, Saturn, Mercury, and Neptune, form their tightest configuration in Pisces. This creates what mystics call a cosmic wormhole, a direct connection between your intentions and their manifestation. During this window, the normal rules of creation are suspended. The gap between thought and reality shrinks to almost nothing. What you focus on, what you envision, what you feel as already true, it begins materializing with astonishing speed. This is why your preparation matters so much, because this energy doesn't distinguish between conscious and unconscious desires. It simply amplifies what's already in your field, your fears, your doubts, your limiting beliefs. They'll manifest just as quickly as your highest visions if you're not careful. So how do you harness this manifestation window properly? First, get crystal clear on what you truly want to create, not what you think you should want, not what others expect of you, but what your soul is calling for. Pisces, energy responds to soul truth, not ego desires. Second, feel it as already real. This alignment doesn't respond to future thinking. It responds to present embodiment. Don't wish for it to happen someday. Feel it happening now. Let the emotion of already having what you desire fill your entire being. And finally, surrender the how. With 4 planets in Pisces, the path will rarely be what your logical mind expects. Mercury conjunct Neptune means that divine inspiration trumps rational planning. Be clear on the what, embody the feeling, then let the universe handle the details. This manifestation window is brief but powerful. What you set in motion during these hours will continue unfolding for months, even years to come. So choose wisely, feel deeply, and trust completely. If you're still watching, I'd like to thank you for your attention. If you enjoyed the content and want to see more, please consider clicking the subscribe button. Your support is very appreciated. Feel free to share your experiences or thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, take care and subscribe for more insightful content.